chose hope.
Hope that guy didn't hit him.
But I think that this election really is. When we see what's, when we see what's happening in the economy, and we see, you take a bunch of investment bankers and you take away all the rules, and then you ask them, well, don't make too much money, and then you're surprised, and then you act surprised when the economy tanks, and and now they're asking us to pay for it, and we're looking at an election where we're going to decide that either this democracy gets given back to the people, and the people have power again, or else we're going to decide that the corporations rule the day, and that they're going to continue to march as they have in the last 8 years to take over this great democracy that we love, and and to strip us of labor laws and rights and constitutional rights and everything. And so, in that way, it certainly is the most important election. And yet, right here in Skowhegan, there's another election going on that has nothing to do with who's going to Congress or who's going to Augusta. All right, it has to, but it's the same. It is the same exact election. It's an election of people trying to take back power. It's an election of people who are trying to use their rights to have a say in their working conditions, in their pay and their benefits. People who are working for $8 an hour in many cases, taking care of patients who are mentally challenged, physical challenged, people who in many cases are literally unable to speak for themselves, so that these workers are the voice of the people who work at medical care development. They came to us because they said, we've seen the work that you do with home care and with child care, and we would like to go to the legislature and tell them about the work that we do. We would like to talk to the people of the state of Maine about group homes and the people who live there, because there's nobody who speaks for them. And if we don't speak for them, who will? Medical care development has chosen that instead of facing this great optimism, this great decision to take on the needs and the burdens of their clients and go towards hope, they've decided to fight that with intimidation and fear tactics and firing and making sure that people feel as scared as they can in this economy where already we're all looking at our paychecks and wondering what happens if the next one doesn't come. I think that's wrong. I think it's egregious. I think that a company like that doesn't deserve to have public money. And I want to say tonight that we, however, are not going to get angry. We're not going to get bitter. We're not going to fight an eye for an eye. We are going to fight this with hope. We're going to fight it with our ballots. We're going to fight it with our feet. And the workers of MCD are going to vote on whether or not they're going to have this union. And we'll see whether or not fear or hope will win in this national election and in other elections that are coming down the line, here in Skowhegan and across this great nation of ours. But I say to you today that the flames that we're about to light tell the folks here, that these folks here anyway, we choose hope. What do we want? Hope! When do we